What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Today it's a reaction video. All right, we got Christmas then versus now. All right, this is on the channel of my dude Birdie. If you don't know Birdie, check him out. He got some interesting topics and videos. But today we're doing a reaction video to that, for the Christmas season, to get into that mood, to get into that vibe. What noise am I hearing? I ain't gonna yap for too long. Let's hop into the video and see what my boy Birdie is talking about.
Hey kiddo, Christmas is coming up soon. What do you want?
I want a Wii, a race car, train tables, and also everything in this bag is
What do you think, I'm made of money? Huh? Hey Birdie, Christmas is coming up. What do you want? Shit, I don't know, man. I mean, I gotta get you something.
It'd be like that.
Surprise me. Christmas, the holiday season. Christmas is coming up, so I had to cook up a holiday video. Since Christmas has changed a lot as we grew up, I figured we would celebrate the holidays together as a unit, as the Bird Gang, by looking at Christmas then versus now. And now it makes sense to go chronological order. Now, of course, the first thing you gotta do when Christmas is coming up is make a list. Back in my JIT days, I would have an entire laundry list. I didn't even know how much I wanted. I wanted fucking everything in the toy store, bro. I was the most fucking spoiled brat on the planet, bro. I was really out here expecting my parents to get everything on my list. And there was always that #1 gift that if I
Facts, top of the list.
I would just break down and start crying. One year was the Nintendo Wii. If they did not get that shit, I was gonna start throwing a hissy fit, punching the air and shit, and just mauled it to a new level. And now that I'm a lot older, I don't even know what I want anymore. Half the time I really gotta sit there and think about it. Like, I either just tell my parents to buy me clothes now, or I just say surprise, because I don't even know what to ask for. And
I'm not gonna lie, yo, I don't know if I know a lot of kids did this, but when it was Christmas, your parents, or like, I think it was usually just your parents, whoever, your guardians would give you a book, and you would sit there and circle the things you wanted just to get nothing out of there. I'm telling you, you wouldn't get nothing out of there. You might still get something you liked, but you would sit there and circle damn near everything in that magazine, that book, and you wasn't seeing half of the things in there, yo. The good times. Now it's like, I mean, when you grow up, I can't speak for kids these days, but when you grow up, it's like, hey, what do you want? Some money. These bills need to be paid. I need some food. I'm hungry. What else? Yeah, money and food. Clothes too. Now you look at clothes and it's like, I wouldn't mind a pair of socks. They be disappearing. Anyways, back to it.
I just feel bad having them get me stuff. I get that's the whole point of Christmas, but once I realized the value of money, my third eye opened up. And that kind of happened for me as soon as I got my first job.
Yep, when you get your first job, you start to recognize, oh,
the time and efficiency that needed to be put in if you wanted to make some bread. Now,
facts.
the list comes with the Christmas hype. When I was a kid, I was ecstatic. I was counting down the days. I was using the Santa tracker online. My parents
I never used that.
on the show, and I wanted to set the tree up as soon as Thanksgiving was over. And man, tell me now, watching Christmas movies with your family was a different time.
Fire.
That shit is hella nostalgic looking back. I
Hell
had
yeah.
Christmas music on repeat, bro. I would make sure my parents always have Christmas music on in the car. I mean, granted, yeah, it's pretty easy to get sick of, especially more towards the end of the month. But I never got sick of it. I loved Christmas music.
Yo, I would say this. Christmas music is bangers, but like, I'm not gonna lie. Like you said, you do get sick of it. But it don't hit the same. We used to get like music videos and like, I think what made Christmas so fire too is like cable, like commercials, TV specials, movies, like stuff like that. Now it's like just, we got streaming. The music is, we just listening to the same old. You know what I'm Let's get back to it.
And right now, honestly, not much has changed. I'm gonna keep it a buck. But me, my favorite part about Christmas is for sure gotta be the winter atmosphere. So to celebrate, I'm releasing my first limited edition Bird Gang made plushie. This is the winter.
The atmosphere is cool.
Plushies are super limited.
But when you in that snow and it's not for fun, like you're not sledding nothing, it's a little like,
Now these plushies are on pre-order and they will be there.
yeah, we in it, and I gotta deal with it. Like,
go to birdgang.shop. And in 2 months, I will be there with you in spirit. I love Christmas.
I gotta go sledding this year. I don't care. I've been saying that for the past 3 years and I haven't went.
And I don't have an elf on the shelf. I'm way too old, bro. That would be embarrassing. I still decorate early. I still listen to Christmas music. And you damn well know that I'm watching Christmas movies. Dude, I always be getting myself a nice cup of hot chocolate, sitting by the tree, sitting by the fireplace.
Good feeling.
Watching a Christmas movie. That shit is immaculate still to this day. But eventually Christmas gets close and the holiday break was upon us. And of course, man, back then, we went hard in the paint to celebrate, bro. Kids' moms were baking Christmas cookies.
The decorations.
Were putting on Polar Express.
Yo, Polar Express on that big ass box TV with the cartwheel thingy.
That's the type of thing to bring a man to tears, bro. That shit is so nostalgic. And hell, bro, even sometimes we would make ornaments and cut out snowflakes while we were sitting there and drinking hot chocolate.
Can kids these days relate? I gotta know, like, are kids these days actually doing all this? Like, be for real.
That is the type of shit to bring anybody to tears, bro. Tell me not. But now, for me, it's just exams. Yeah, that's pretty fucking sad. That's depressing as hell. But
It's just work for me.
in school right now, bro, we on some drill sergeant shit. It's crunch time, bro. I gotta get all my shit done for finals, get my last assignment.
That's a fact. When you're in school during the holidays, why is it more work? Like, why are you rushing stuff in? Like,
Soon enough, it was time for Christmas Eve. But now, of course, back then, Christmas Eve had me ecstatic. I was so hyper and full of energy, bro. I was doing goofy-ass dances in the living room. You already know I was peeking at my presents, too. I wanted to see what I got. I would shake every single box,
Low
make
key.
sure I got that Wii. Then I would go back to being a hyper little shit. But yeah, for me back then, Christmas Eve was truly a hype moment. But for me now, it's just a regular day. I'm probably still going to be editing on Christmas Eve. There's no way I'm not. I mean, and obviously, yeah, as I grow up, I'm not going to be fucking hyperventilating at the fact that Christmas is coming.
now I'll say this about Christmas Eve now. It's like, Christmas Eve now is like, how do I say it? It's like a normal day, except you know another day is coming. So it's like, it's an average day, but we setting up for the next day, low key. Christmas Eve before, yo, that was the only time kids wanted to go to bed early so they could wake up. Like, at the same time, you couldn't sleep because you were just so excited to see family, eat some food, get some presents. Like, Christmas Eve, the feeling was great, bro. Good times.
But with all that being said, though, I still really do enjoy the vibe of Christmas Eve, or really just the whole month in general. Now, of course, on Christmas, y'all gotta have family functions. There's no way you don't. And back then, I used to bring a gift with me to open early because I was that hyper about opening my presents. I think my parents wanted to rip my head off with how much I was talking about it. Like, I literally would not shut up. I always brought the boxes that were shaped like DS games, and I would just open it and play it. Because, I mean, I didn't really know how else to pass the time at these family functions. I had no idea.
It'd be like that, or mobile phone games,
Like, oh, I used to change your diapers when you were
or iPads, or playing like with toys with your cousins and stuff.
I don't even know. And even though I'm grown now, I still do not know them. And now, I mean, honestly, there's not much of a difference. I'm just on my phone instead of my DS. Only difference is now I'm buying my younger cousins gifts, and it's kind of cool to see them, like, really excited to open them. Like, it's really heartwarming. And of course, then I go home, and back then, I could not sleep, bro. The night before Christmas, it was a rough
You're
night.
up, bro. I'm telling you, you were up.
It was like I was off like 5 Adderalls and 3 Monsters.
The
I
hype
was so
was real.
excited, sometimes I would literally pull an all-nighter. Then I would just play my new DS game. And sometimes my parents heard me awake, and I had to do the old DS under the pillow trick. But then little did they know I was up, and I had to wake them up at 5 a.m., bro. 5 a.m. I don't know why I woke them up that early. But now, bro, I'm out cold, like any other regular night. I mean, I'm a little excited since it's Christmas, but like, I'm waking up later than my parents now. I'm gonna keep it a buck. But of course, finally, after all that time waiting, it is Christmas morning. Back then, I feel like I would open the window, and there was a better chance of snow being on the ground. I feel like it barely ever snows anymore on Christmas. Well, maybe that's just where I live. I don't know. But I've heard that from friends in different areas.
Yeah, it's like
But
that for
having
real.
a white Christmas just adds to the vibe
It
so
does.
much more. When you open the presents, you can go outside and play in the snow. Like, that was a crazy time, bro. Like, I remember I got like a sled for Christmas once, and me and my brother were just straight pushing that bitch outside, bro. Like, we were not stopping. The amount of energy was immeasurable. I was fucking bouncing off the walls and shit. Jesus, I felt like I had enough coke in my system to kill an elephant.
Yo, the
But then
energy
we went downstairs,
was
and
immaculate,
boom,
bro, I'm
all the
telling you.
gifts just spawned in, and I felt like fucking Scrooge McDuck the way I was swimming in my gifts. And it was heaven for me, because it felt like it was one of the only times of the year I could actually get things. Then I'm already over there
Low-key,
stacking all my gifts as my parents are walking down the stairs, confused as hell. I mean, it's kind of sad to think about, but I guess that's just what happens. But when I finally got my hands on my gifts and I was able to open them, man, it was a time to be alive. I would open my gifts, no misses. Like my parents were cooking. I would get a Wii, a goddamn train
Bangers.
a bunch of
Bangers.
games, Hot Wheels
Bangers.
cars, and that was it, bro. That just made my year. And then I would open my stocking. There would be even more stuff in there.
Yo, there was one year. Yo, me and my brother, we got the hoverboard, quote unquote. You know the things you stand on with the wheels. I think they're Segways or whatever they're called. We got that. We got Beyblades. Me and my brother love Beyblades. We got Beyblades. What else? Some action figures. Some DS games. We was turned up that Christmas. That shit was hype. Like now it's like you said, you gift to other people to watch the excitement on like their face, or like mostly kids, or like now that you're of age, you feel me, to like give back. You get to be on the opposite side of that. You feel me? So it's crazy how, you feel me? Back to it.
Candy, gift cards, everything a kid could dream of. And now when I open my stocking, I literally just get shaving cream.
Say
Dog. I'm not
shaving
gonna
cream.
lie. Or if I'm lucky, I get a new stick of deodorant. And honestly, yeah, that's what I was expecting. And Loki, I do need some new shaving cream. So if you're watching this video, you know what to do.
I'm good off that. I don't need no shaving cream. Get me money on, I don't know, gift cards for groceries, or stuff for work. I don't know.
Go to the tree, open gift after gift, and it's closed. And I mean, honestly, I don't know what else I would ask for. And I'm happy they at least got me something. One of my top presents last year was new socks. And I'm still repping those socks, bro. I mean, yeah, it is a pretty big drop off from the new console to socks. But nevertheless, I still appreciate it. And now let's talk giving gifts. Now,
That's a
when I was
downgraded,
kid,
but a
I was
needed
little
one.
Shit, I didn't buy my parents anything. But of course, as I got older, I got them gifts. And I also got a lot of other people in my family gifts. And honestly, bro, giving just feels way better. Tell me not. For those of you that are older, y'all can probably vouch, bro. Giving is underrated, bro. I'm telling you. And it's just heartwarming seeing
That's a
people
good
like
feeling.
what you got them. And now, speaking of giving gifts, now I'm a part of a secret Santa thing in my family. Or at least I hope I am. I hope I don't get left out again. For those of you that don't know how it works, you get assigned somebody in your family, you get them a gift, and then we would all meet at my aunt's house at Christmas Day, and we would give it to them. But when I was a kid, though, I had another boatload of presents waiting for me at my aunt's house, along with a boatload of cash, too. It was crazy, bro. I literally
That boy's
felt like
living.
him that day. I felt unstoppable. I would literally get everything I wanted on my list, some way or somehow. Literally everyone in my family would contribute. And looking back, they did not need to do that. But of course, I'm still thankful for that. Then we would all have dinner together. Eats were crazy, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I literally felt like I was gonna roll out of that bitch like Nick Avocado. And if you thought I was done, nah, bro, that's crazy. Because we
He said
ain't
nah,
close.
bro.
Desserts, board games. At this function,
Yeah.
we had it all, bro. My aunt would make Christmas cookies, and them Johns went crazy. I don't know if you guys remember the Pillsbury cookies with the little...
First of all, Pillsbury cookies fire during any season, basically. For Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, but normally Christmas, of course. Yeah, sometimes the food slaps just as much as it does on Thanksgiving. I'm not gonna hold you. Let's be for real. Christmas food sometimes slaps better or just the same as Thanksgiving food. Let's keep it on it.
logos on them, bro. Those are insane, bro. And of course that didn't change at all. I'm still eating the goddamn Christmas cookies. But tell me, bro, the most depressing part about Christmas is when you go home and the next day you gotta take everything down. As a kid, I would literally cry when we had to put the
What?
because I just
No, okay. In my family, my household, we would dead ass leave the Christmas stuff up until like New Year's. After New Year's, it gotta come down. But we would leave the stuff up till New Year's, honestly. Like, why not? Why would we take it down the day right after? I don't know. You normally just leave it up until New Year's. That's just my family though. I don't know.
Loved it so much. Pause, not like that, bro. Not like, and of course, I still hate it to this day. Like, it's just such a tedious process, and it's just a depressing day overall. And although Christmas doesn't feel
I can't stand taking down the tree, yo. Even setting the tree up is not bad, but pulling the branches apart and the arms, it's on my nerves.
everything to make me have a really good experience. Not just look back on those times with so much nostalgia. That's what makes me love Christmas to this day.
Yo, that was a video, the reaction video. Shout out to Birdie. Go check out his channel if you haven't already. Christmas then versus now. Tell me your thoughts. I feel like nowadays, as far as kids and kids back then, we were getting like, I don't know, our gifts had to be better, bro. We had the best of both worlds. We had video games, interactive, like, quote unquote toys to go outside with. Like, I'm sure kids these days still get bikes, but like, I don't know, like toys you play with specifically outside, right? And then you got toys for inside. So you got the video games, the toys, and then toys for outside. Like, now I'm telling you, they have to be getting like freaking, I don't know what's called, Fortnite V-Bucks or something. Like, what? I know their gifts is like, I don't want to say lame, but like lame. You feel me? It's just not the same no more. But you know, times change. Yeah, that's really all I got. But anyways, let me know what you thought of the video. Like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. Stay safe, take care, enjoy your holiday season. I'm out.
Jingle bell, jingle all the way.